So I don't know if anyone can hear me good because I'm using a microphone from these cheap $20 earbuds. So I don't know how good that could be. I just want to test it out and see how it sounds. But on to the topic, I guess. Rockstar games, I guess, is just not the way they used to be. I don't know if it's just me or if I don't know. I feel like that a lot of things are changing and they're not as good as they used to be. And I know that it's basically gonna make me sound like I'm an old person, but I'm really like 21 or some shit like that. So I haven't been in the world forever. As far as I know, Rockstar games, they now have, at least I think, because I have been banned from the site from commenting on Newswire, but before I was able to post a comment on Newswire and it would get reviewed by the admins. Well, who am I kidding? The admins would never review it, but it would have like a notification that said it would be reviewed by admins. Now there isn't even an option, as far as I could see, where you can comment anymore. You go to Newswire right now, at least from what I could see. I might put a screenshot later if I can save one. But if you go there, you'll see crew discussion. I think that's what it's called. I can't see it right now, so I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. It's either crew discussion, friend discussion, or mouth off to Rockstar, which you know they don't even read that shit, so there's not even any point of sending them an email on what you want in GTA. Trust me, they're not gonna read any of that. I've sent some before, and nothing has ever changed in GTA, so unless it's like popular and 80% of the people want it, mouth off's not gonna get anywhere. But yeah, I've seen that they have removed the comment section. I didn't really think too much of it because, like I said, I was banned from it, but it just shows how people can change just like that. Like, I remember back in the day when Rockstar games was cool and GTA 4 was still a thing, like in 2009, 2010, they used to do these little things where they would invite people like PC players, console players, Xbox 360, PS3. They would invite them into live streams and we'd all go and play GTA 4, deathmatch, and all these kind of things. And this was back in the day when GTA was more of an arcadic game instead of this MOORPG or whatever the hell you want to call it. I know it's definitely an RPG. It ain't no fucking arcade game, but it just sucks to see that, you know, you're pretty much in your teen years. I grew up with Rockstar games and majority of it was in my teen years, and now that I'm an adult and I am more grown up, I can't even enjoy stuff anymore because things are changing to the point to where they become repetitive, annoying, or just plain out greedy. Let's just face it, that's the way it is. Rockstar Games has been doing a lot of dumb fucking ideas, and I guess it's just decisions being rushed out of their ass because they're coming out with new Red Dead Redemption 2, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just gonna call it RDR2 from now on because that's way fucking easier than saying Red Dead Redemption 2. But chances are a lot of their dev teams are working on that game, and I can understand. Yeah, but it's just the fact that when it comes to the greedy part, that's where I get pissed off at, because now Rockstar Games is starting to put vehicles to 3 million, 5 million, and I don't even know where I'm going to come up with this money. You know, I'm not going to pay for a shark card because they're not going to pimp me out like that and shit. Like, all you guys are doing, like, people, this is the dumb retarded people, they're fucking going around creating modded accounts and doing money glitches, and you should be well aware that money glitching will get you banned, and they do it anyways, so they end up getting banned and then going to Rockstar support crying that they got banned. And so many ban waves happen that Rockstar Games don't even fucking check them anymore. So if you get banned, you're pretty much banned. You'll have to buy a new copy of GTA on a different account, and that's probably why the game is so fucking popular now, because people get banned for these glitches and they're addicted to GTA like crack. So what they end up doing is buying the game again from a different account, and it counts as someone else buying the purchase. But you know, there's just so many flaws with GTA Online, like the character thing I mentioned before. You spend like $300 on 3 Megalodon shark cards, or whatever you want to pronounce it. And you get banned permanently to where you have to create a new account and everything. You have to create a new user on PlayStation or where to average the jack shit you fucking playing. I don't know. Just say you play on fucking PS4. You get banned. And you can't have it lifted. Because I heard that when you get banned in GTA, you can't have that shit lifted. So, fucking goodbye. You gave Rockstar Games $300 or some shit. That's theirs. You're banned. You can't benefit from it. And what happens from 4 years from now when GTA 5 becomes irrelevant and hackers are all over the fucking place taking over the servers? I mean, yeah, in 3 or 4 years there will be hackers, modders, cheaters, whatever you want to call them, on PS4 and Xbox One, but they're just not out right now because the technology is still vastly new. Well, it's not because it's been out for 3 years, but for some reason hackers and modders haven't tried to tamper with it yet. But I can predict that in the next 3 or 4 years they will be. They'll be on like fucking white on rice like they did on PS3 and Xbox 360. So when that time does come and they're ruining GTA Online, the game will be irrelevant. The character thing will be irrelevant too. And you have wasted all your money and time on a character and put so much dedication onto unlocking everything in the game just for it to be for nothing. Where at least in GTA 4 type of games, you just jump into a match, you don't really own anything, you just steal cars off the street, get guns anywhere on the map, and you basically, that's the game. You don't have to go buy stuff. Money is irrelevant in GTA 4, and other things are as well, which made it fun. But like I said, that's one of the flaws. I don't want GTA to become this type of MMORPG type of thing, but I have a feeling that's going to be Rockstar's new formula because it got them rich. So expect it in Red Dead Redemption, RDR2. That's one of the things I'm going to have to overcome saying. Anyways, let's talk about Vice City Stories. Normally, and I guess I shouldn't be making this video because it's still too early, but I have a feeling, like that feeling someone's behind you watching you. You got that feeling that someone's watching, you know that feeling? Yeah. I have a feeling like that, but in a different scenario, that Vice City Stories might not be coming out this year. It might come out next year, next December, but I have a feeling that they're not going to release it this December, and that would piss me off to the max because they released Liberty City Stories last December, and talk about how fucking time flies so quick. Holy shit, Liberty City Stories was released last December and it's already December this year? Fuck. But anyways, Vice City Stories was one of my top 3 favorite Grand Theft Autos because it had a lot of vehicles, flying vehicles, bulletproof cars. You could fucking swim, so there was no suicide by water. Which, if you die by water, I don't understand that. Humans should have the ability to swim. People don't learn how to swim, that's their fault. But I think Vice City Stories was one of the few GTAs in the 3D universe where you could swim. And because of that, that made it pretty unique. Like, especially because of the 80 vibes, and there was just so much going for GTA Vice City Stories because it was just unique. And it had more to offer than Liberty City Stories. It wasn't as big as San Andreas, but it was very close enough. It was even bigger than the original Vice City. So I'm looking forward to it whenever it comes, but I just don't think it's going to be this December. And I find it really strange. Almost every December they have released a GTA on mobile game. Now I know they haven't released it every December in a row. I think they released a few Max Payne games, which we could be getting fully this December, but that would honestly piss me off because I want Vice City Stories, one of the best Grand Theft Autos that were ever made in my opinion. I know people bash Vice City Stories because it has one of the worst graphics in the series. I mean, if you look at the fucking guns, they look like polygons, but the atmosphere, the colors of the sky being pinkish purple and then turning dark purple at night, and I think it turns like a greenish blue when it was sunrise. It's just not like any other Rockstar games I've seen. Yeah, the polygon guns, they can be really awkward to look at times, especially the AK-47 and the P90, not P90, the MP5. But you look past that and you can play the game like you normally would play GTA, you'll have fun with it. And I hope that sometime I can actually get it on mobile, because if they don't have it on mobile and they have all the other ones on mobile, I just give up on them. If they do, great, I'll be happy. I'll delete Liberty City Stories off my fucking phone because I just beat it and it was so easy. But if they don't release it, then fuck them. I'll just continue playing the original. That's all I gotta say though. I'm out of this fucking thing. See you guys later.